Yama ahwefo ajo emamo akwaba enefi anadwe ekwasonko so deba X sports profile jumedie so our Tvxyz midin ede nana prempe the Britishman mena metie dwomu edi jumedie ho chiame na ena koye fiada na nonso timi aboedie na chese ya je adwe gise no nwotweabo ansa na ya pege mu ene enkomo bebre ene ye ba bedie na noada ene match the 6 qualifier to Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup etimi todwa awugwa Cape Coast na the Black Stars of Ghana versus the Bafana Boys of South Africa enwe chinsembebre ena aba South Africa for kasa na Ghana mpanimfo so ahwe football so e de anu yie etimi aba FIFA e de krata beda Ghana football se ebedu nyankopon admo china 20th of November wo mo enfo manu yie mra ansa na ometimi atenase na South Africa for protest ya omo ehwese nka ball no ye besan abobio mu no ometimi agina so edi asem no eno ne nkomo a ene anadwe ya tenase ye ba bedi na X natural mineral water da roma ene ya je adwa ede dwumedi ebro ntino tweme meje abofo nkrato me ba bebre ena aka kira ede bema mo.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Auntie Mary. Chairman Tia block no so na fe na waba. Many boys need pull up on this year.
HD Plus gives you control over your TV viewing experience. You can now search, pause, reverse, and record your favorite shows just the way you want it.
Charlie, like that movie go Pio.
Oh yeah, we miss out.
Oh no. You know me, Sam. With HD Plus, you dey record any show then watch them later. And with this HD Plus app, you dey link come to your decoder then watch any movie, any show you want.
Hey! HD Plus, the assemble.
And now, when you download my HD Plus app on your phone or tablet, you get free data every month to watch TV on the go. Visit any multi-TV dealer or Electroland outlet to purchase your HD Plus decoder and stay in control of your TV viewing experience.
HD Plus, the feely experience.
Yama hwefo akwa babiem yeda sese woni yegusu ada ete o Tvxyz hweti adaka so we X sports profile sedem di kan ede eto manimu no na ansa na medan mabedwafo di be introduce mu no ne yesese uhunu ewo akansemu enne se de yekoso na edu so se mitimi ede ebram de di kan Bechem United akwa owuro bia wodi mfihia eduonu miensa 53 yo free Uruguay so me technical director Enfama Boboko no owura ni din Ede Gonzalo Machado Alfredo Carlos owura no na dwuma wo ba be youth development omo under 17 ɛna afi under 20 team no ɛno ɛna wo ba behwe so enti no abrofo no egu so ada eba enye Black Stars nko ɛna kuta brani clubs no nso do edi akire bi no abrantie Samuel Techi setiefo beka 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games ekoso Ghana emrantie ne mran eye emabaawa ekosi anemu no wono nkwa ne timi eje medal ere mo my Ghana na omampani ehye tim ni nyina bo enua abrantie ne nsa ka ne sika $50,000 eno ne package no netie 20,000 eko edema car yedema no Nissan saloon car ya ne bo esom $20,000 ana yewie ye man $10,000 ede bo na taso ana yesa e man investment ya ekire se development entino wo ko nanim no onya training program otu kwan kwa abrochire no wo hia sika bi ede esiesie no ho na wa man bag so akọ sports ministry no akọgine sika ne bi eno nso amu ansam no na nse na beto dwa se de aswehwe mabunu ne agokansem nsam so mekire Ministry for Youth and Sports under 20 emrantia eko Mauritania ekoje under 20 African Cup of Nations edisi o menaso no se de ye the policy aba se be ya players ni bi ana footballers ni bi ana so ye boxer athlete menkansa wo ma wie ye na to da bia enhye da anya nika entinese de mokoje Loros enimonyam hye ede mo my Ghana ya na ye de musika ni bi aye investment ede amamo mo wie service a mo ba ba jinti under 24 na koye no wo mo nso yetimi aye investment ama mo na glyco na aye sports ministry no mo bo mu edi sajuma no ede ma under 20 team no no Ghana embassy nso wo South Africa ede abatudwa se abrantie ya owusu ya ni ebu ni din se Ghana she South Africa na South Africa frontier se enti entokwa bia ma ne homene so na nam so na ya wo ne sekan ekunu no Ghana embassy ya wo South Africa da betudwa se sasem no eye enya no kore bia enim enti no Ghana for ye da ye na abrantie mpanifo chiremu a wedi emfrisia eduasan enkron 39 years enti no na asam nso a efiri hono eba eno no Hazakes ladies omene Mamelodi Sundowns ya omofri South Africa emaya nan ene hia ewo the maiden edition edema CAF Women Champions League ene ba na wieye no nson ya no mu wieye ne Euro Studios ase Ghana di nkugo ana Hazakes ladies edi nkugo kaminu nte cap no South Africa for edekọ ano so emu ensam no bekum Chelsea so akire eye Kimfaisa etwa mo ka ba ko a wo mantimi ante kanehya no so se we ne di kan afi mu Kimfaisa wo mo enkugu a edi kan nti emu ensam no amano ne nsam tew na yemi so abrante ne din ede Michael Owen we legend ede ma Liverpool na okosi akan so ma Real Madrid kakra wo kiremu a Lewandowski Roberts ya osi akan edema Bayern Munich eka wono nko ade a Ballon d'Or no afide nka ne din ena so wabomoden se witimi eje sa abasobodin sanso ena Jesse Lingard enka ne kiremu a obifi Manchester United na hen wokro report ya eba ne kire se wonhwe Newcastle fo sika aba no obekọ akope bi adi ti de esesami hu no ewa kansie mu efie na manone na media gu akwamu de ma no now yemra studios na abedwafo eni komo miame bra pani Maxwell na yo asabre ru majo
ejo so menia
mu akwa abanso
ya nia
ye ya che
ya enukwe
ye te benzo pa o
so wonhwe me
ene de ma hwe
o hwe me nti me de me o hwe me abehu me
yo ene de ma hwe iti bahu now hello kwaku so atnase hello kwaku apom design
we aboko we are fine so so ho ye
na me adom so ho ye mesrese producer de South Africa FA president Owura Danny Jordan press conference omo yeye e de efa omo protest ya omo pese Ghana ne South Africa kenjine sa bobi mu no ye bebo sa tape no akire mu ana video na akire mu na ye wi a Ghana Football Association penia wodi animu Owura Ket ESO Kreku and so yenkohwe sa video numra.
So here then, to deal with the issue arising out of the match, and that is the events in Cape Coast. The first question is, when did we embark on this action? Well, we can say immediately upon the completion of the match in Cape Coast in Ghana. I think there was an outpouring of emotion in our country. We all watched the match. I then phoned the CEO, who was at that time with the match officials, and the head of delegation was there with him, Mr. Aubrey Bartman, and Vincent Checker is somewhere here as the manager of the team. And I then asked him to go and approach the match officials and inform them that we are going to challenge the outcome of the match, and specifically we are concerned with certain decisions in the match, and so we're going to ask for an investigation into match manipulation in this match. We asked specifically Mr. Noble to look at every decision, to analyze it, and test it against the laws of the game, and see if there is a pattern that we can show that may have had an influence of the outcome of the final decision. We have now received the report from Mr. Noble, and he must have spent 10, 11 hours in reviewing the match and making the analysis, and he will give you a full report on this matter. And so we are here today to inform the nation of the event that unfolded in Cape Coast Stadium that shocked and saddened us, because FIFA has a responsibility to protect the integrity of all of its competitions, and that is a responsibility that arises from the FIFA statute. Yes, there was betting on the match. This is Ghana versus South Africa. Bookmakers, according to them, has put a mistaken favorite. Put the other betting there. So it is a fact that there was betting on the match. Now, you see, what we want FIFA to investigate also, because what happens in betting, if I know that in the 10th minute the referee is going to give a penalty, then there's a betting spike just before the penalty is given. And if that happens, that the betting spikes coincide with the decision, then you know. But how is it that there's a betting spike just before a major decision is taken, and therefore people bet? So they knew when to bet, because it's online betting. You sit at home, you watch the match, and you watch the time because you have information. Of course, we don't have the capacity to do that. We've asked FIFA to do that. You don't have the second, but in any case, it's confirmed that there are many, and they express their own views on the question of betting. The last issue is, was the profile of the match such that there were interests outside football? And that again, but you have seen the articles, you are journalists. There was one saying that if Ghana loses this match, there will be major problems, even for the president of the country, if they lose this match. Then there's another one that says that Ghana will at least get 2 penalties. If not, then we will definitely get 1 penalty. Those things are there. Then, so all of these things, and then there is a further one saying that this is a must-win for Ghana, a win at all costs.
Ora Danny Jordan, president, Edema SAFA, South African Football Association, Ninka Anamotiano, and some more kind me bono tofa Ediamo, Nafi, Maba, Mabidja Foso. Was it there was a betting spike after the penalty? It was yeah, was it after? Was it your ball penalty, your penalty, your penalty? A spike here. Let us say.
There was a spike. Yeah. Just about that in a penalty by. That is the relationship.
Okay.
How did they know it's a penalty by almost spike?
Or more. Yes. Bet no a course. Bet no course. It was what I say. The outcome of the match no na konfobi kura nim dada. International no person watch. Into the FIFA and match manipulation. Let's just say a fixed match. So no person worker. Ura Maxwell Nanayo Sabre. Would see Papaya. Obobi no mfa magana na.
Well, I mean chia kahwefo na yemo makwaba. Itia sisi ya no. Metie Danny Jordan several times. Ehwe ni sisi ya no. Ye eba madwum previously no na aba madwum.
So no yeden.
Or kate a sorry sight of himself. Obviously, he's making a lot of mockery of himself. And now, in the eyes of the world football public, Danny Jordan, you'll be an amibunupa. Let me say, or you will be a football, astute football administrator. Near Yeti crap in Pemape, CAF president, at a point in time, his name came up strongly. I mean, him say, "What did a good year in Chache, Kakra?"
The 2010 World Cup.
Yes, play Europe.
Was the
CEO of the organizing committee. Ain't such a personality, no? And yet, any mean personality, I said, or your press conference of this nature, you gonna win mass the way I was gonna win mass. No, what I say. Now, and Yama Wakekano. Ningina ne tofa bom ngina ne say no kure ni ame anim ni omo you very disappointed omo ekofa omo new coach Hugo Bruce no mean coach a very experienced coach AFCON wajibida omo ni say ka omo betima use no a qualify the AFCON akwaje qualify for World Cup. Now all of a sudden ningina KV in no mu kwan ya omode coach no be fa so pay his contract.
Ni nyina so ye Ghana nsam.
Yes. No mu kwan ya omode be fa so no. Na abo mu pitiri. Na ma ayese mu keka nsam. Ye to so biem. Omadwe ye omse ya hye omache. Ye team no nye team bia ese team yi om free. Ntino omo ntiase se Ghana betimi yi om free. Ntia so mpe bibia de hye. Or starting the statement, or say there was an outpour of emotions in the country, and to assuage and slow down the emotions and shift the blame from themselves into another place, in the call for that press conference. Into omuri omenim. Now, no me you frame. The blame na koto obiso. Sabe ya in blame or say omanya dear. That in essence is the main issue of the press conference, and not for the fact that more concrete evidence be betting adusu against the reference against Ghana per the match na your boy you know. Association football in sir in several ways officiating a problem even at the World Cup. officiating a problem because a robot and a officiating a nipa. It can be so no nipa to be a mistake. Sometimes those mistakes no it may be so crucial to the extent to say one share na a do dream one way I'll be for baby crato. And I say over Casama Yenka. And yes, South African go and almost freeze a quote and quote, almost freeze a go in your go, papa.
But again, they are not even complaining about the go.
Fine. Almost freeze a go na a disqualify or more. It don't come go no some cry. I don't have disqualify. I don't have one to me uncle. Inti, so when a raw deal in such a matter, is that the first time we are witnessing that in the world? Almost South Africa. No. If that was the case, even if that was the case, that is not the case anyway. Yeah. Even if that was the case, is that the first time in the whole world? Such things are happening now. South Africa almost benefited from such such blunders and now officiating anchor to somebody's favor about favor. Now, when it came to their favor, organize a press conference. I don't know, person come we are singing and we say, I say, yeah, obi a yomu boni bi. Ama, can we some to tell someone, mafia, a whole Republic of Ghana, sovereignty of Ghana, your president, you know, only know for the size of that is the extent to which I all qua. I say, Abia or Sofa from some brains katabi. I say, Najumu Kanibi, I say, Arabia, but so.
That is too strong.
Oh, no. Do you know the type of strong words you use in Ghana? Get response. But Johnny Jordan deserves to be given a fitting response in equal measure. Because this is not cannot emphasize.
Very well. So, hello, Kubremo, near FIFA. At the Krata Abregana, say by 20th, I watch so more GFA, Edo more response, Eba, and Sakrana, or Matimi, Edia, Semonana, or more of you on Becca. Sad letter na FIFA dia bano, a Chilebi say South Africa for a case, and I say, Uma Samo, more dia bedine FIFA no, I send you, yeah, Eba.
Well, I'm first of all, my charge for no mass is a bribia or joining shoot. One more letter, Mimi, who the basis of your Mutrokoma, FIFA. I don't even say FIFA, dear. Oh, but per the tea, very, very whole. We only see a Kumtintia Kumbibre. But FIFA, the ones who acquire mother body, and into the assembly to the Nima, per the statutes and in regulation or the govern agrono. Obedi super pepe na wa hwese susuan pa sa de obekatre no no sa pepe netia enti enye mo wanso ma trokata de abra yense yensu yiya no yense moving forward no sen na emu eye atwen no eno nso edbebra yen but na only bibi I feel say South Africans, you know, they are very disappointed in themselves. Obekenche amulefi incheki when Jimmy qualify for the AFCON. And as a nation now, brand themselves saying football now they are coming up and almost to World Cup, you know. Also grow be and more Dimbi and as more Dimbi Africa be now one more opportunity to even play in the AFCON no affect your musaiki, affect your mind as a whole because how person will develop your football no. And yes I know no. And this woman qualified here who go Bruce or J AFCON the Cameroon and Cheno. Young Kofan and Brani and Chess on Subetimi a page of mine any more Yamana could do baby. And any more baby say a starting World Cup qualifier, which even 1-0 no one no when you Japan because they felt a difficult moment won't bet me a shame at that regard. But when you had that win over us, because in the AFCON your corner, your board draw AFCON qualifiers.
And I show me two.
You show me two. So now you're with the power and the last stage, you know, what say at least when secure draw cry, qualify to the next stage of the World Cup qualifier. And also, yeah, when we see any team, no, young boy, who did be in terms of qualifiers, and you never to see performance, no, very shaky. So, now, did you know, say, oh, I knew you cry, you bring your draw be, ana say ye be Ghana ni qualify because we win a win over us in the last game any on South Africa nti atase achi wono me no me hu ni say I say nsu afa wo no hu say eyi bia obehu nsu ni mo do nsu so bia no ebe yiwa ma eni nti no me dey say na me hu no and Danny Jordan said you said mini apanyini ana ya sabre e kan no said ye nim Danny Jordan eni edi a wapede ama no ho eni enmonyama wa hye South Africa man no the World Cup organizing ma Africa ni na ye nka South Africa ni bebi ampempe so di ball no kudu ye no ase
ya hohoro ato
said you say enmonyam ni na ya yira because a certain World Cup qualifier went to me on concluded a dear crown and more with say even say omu every year the next stage o met me seeking qualification akọ when him to say yenya show more monty say miwa monzo munti be about football and munti be so I think that the all can na ni de wa wuro to egu ni na no said you enyensem bi ayeso mu a eyeye enu di hu komo bebre a asa ha ho ba me de na ha me ya ne say Ghana Football Association me to me na wo so mu yi o ma no squarely and enye mo wan say no racket e be yi o ma no
no ye be cocket ye no ba before ye be call no Maxwell yenhwe are you surprised say protest press conferences and social media communications South Africa for no e chaining out nyina no womun kan say penalty ni nye penalty enti dia bi no mo pay.
I'm not surprised. Bit me abase protest on the call FIFA no. They were challenging the validity of the penalty. Enti they will not talk about it in the media.
Anyway.
Enti the first woman can want some doesn't mean that it's not part of
their protest.
Protest. And a part of their own protester. That is why FIFA has also written to Ghana to respond. So one yes now the verdict ba you bit my blame FIFA say we be able to do am nyima no o fitin ya wo di asem naba nti na was Ghana a respondo nti Ghana the way we also saw the match any preparation so my several allegations of even crowd say from Accra to Cape Coast the 9 hours anybody one of the allegations nti was Ghana year no na yewo mileage beyond that so o fly team no enti nyina no FIFA so be hwehwem enti enye me nwanwa se omo public gimmick na o ma ye nyina no enye speech public gimmick omo ye bibi dia katakata be so it is a gimmick na omo ye no enye me nwanwa se o Man City anywhere say penalty no enye penalty na say it could be part of omo protester omo de according FIFA no enti the fact say in the public doesn't mean that omo complaining about it.
No you ever Kets and so any Ghana Football Association anu year what they Emma South Africa for no enti no you ever no so na Hugo Bruce as so can sembi was abra agro no frase simadunum just after 15 minutes and we call on the bench or call the chiko kache the technical bench say oh match in Ghana be win to referee no referee India you free Senegal ne ya just 15 minutes no catch up so adena nye Ghana be win enti yankwo anu ya Ghana Football Association led by Kets Simon Edwin Okreku
considered a powerhouse of football on the African continent. At least, if they didn't know, South Africa knows. I mean, if a respected member association like South Africa can go about to preach lies and falsehood, it is most regrettable. But they will learn the hard way. You can see clearly, the South Africans keep shifting goalposts from being robbed by the referee to the match being manipulated by external or third parties, or the match being played by ball boys. I mean, it's important somebody will tell Danny, my good friend, that he must speak the truth to the South African people to understand that their team, per their own judgment, is not good enough to make it to the Mundial. That's the truth. They were not confident in themselves. Haven't we had quotations from their head coach? Haven't we? Did South Africa not play against Zimbabwe when they should have scored 4-0? To be comfortable in Ghana when they know that they've never won in Ghana? How would they even dream that they can match up against the Black Stars in Ghana? How is that possible? It's important that Danny, my good friend, is a very good friend. It's important that he's honest. The Black Stars dominated the Bafana. Mother God was so good to South Africa on that day because you could see clearly the number of balls that should have entered the net. The number of penalty appeals that should have been taken by the referee also for Ghana. South Africa must not be bad losers. They must not be sour losers. They must understand that they didn't plan enough. They didn't play well enough. They didn't win enough games, for which reason they were not good enough against our gallant Black Stars. And I want to assure everybody in this country that for Danny Jordan to speak against the president of our land is most unfortunate. For Danny Jordan to say that the result of the game will have socioeconomic impact on Ghana, same could be applicable to the Republic of South Africa. Since when did South Africa become a superpower over Ghana in football? Are we kidding? Why should the Republic of South Africa, especially the SAFA, think that they can manipulate to get 2 legs into the Mundial? This will not happen. Because Ghana will defend our right to the maximum. And I want to tell Danny Jordan that he cannot drag the president of the Confederation of African Football into this. Our country and your FA will defend our own. You sit on Super Sports to sell lies. The advanced team of South Africa, what did they do after spending 1 week in Ghana? Prior to the game. Why did they not advise their team to fly to Takrady? To be strong enough so that their legs will not go weak against our strong Black Stars. The indomitable fighting spirit of our Black Stars. The hard work of our countrymen will be protected. And if in the president of the land, then you find yourself more trouble.
Very well. Kurt E.S. Okanko, president, Ghana Football Association. Nka ana mate no. Wada nu yaba. Na hiya sa.
Na American kase to me me nyanka South Africa for wi omudie na na nke de na to aso. So sometimes obi twan tro bebre no wakako edu bebi no yin na no edu bebi e be hu ni say no asa ne de na akoye de ana akoye no kure no akoye no kure no erinti no edu bebi na me feel say o si yi o ma no ntam nti no akrata ne ba na me de no akra na me de yasresem o platform bi say release baako obi di trust stories be 10 that is one more trust stories request because yes you pese ye bibia wo muso behu se yo mu kana ye ntro yo mu kana sabi ye so mu enye yi sabi o de tunsini ani na o de kopre wasema FIFA asom fine but o de tunsini ani na o de kopre wasema enye yi zera de bia ye di hu komo ofia e awoka no at most ye west cry and say be organize replay and South Africa for ye di mu hia obabi e be hia mo bola mo ne be boy ye nkyere se bola ubetimi ni abo and me di we ya class yan show mo nine
me di ne say akwa animu ana se bia be twen reference
I na bia o de yem fa no kra se o de omo se enkobo replay muntimi yen bola mo bo na hai nke ye yere ye ho ahye mo a nke enumu ni nsia nka moje
so o ka replay di na say South Africa for a point
me ina me ka se empo no se bi o masema akwa akoye de a ne yesi yen sambo bi o muntimi ni yemmo odi yen kobo neutral ground omutimi ne yembo izo kati anu ye no de bae no me de eye on point and said you will use the words no oyibeka say very harsh but I say why charity cry nanka wo sanu ye demo because one no cover for in higher weights nti bia hu ne ya eye kati de no nko so ko very deep kakra nka obo say wono so ato eyipa but in all this I feel say a good say eno otimi enya akonye yi na no and anu ye no so de bae no enso ye pa wo mo ati obo say yes yenso yan we sa
na me kai tie for say obetimi the WhatsApp messages aba ye the line no about to screen so na o the WhatsApp messages aba enkomo aye di South Africa for the aba kire mu Ghana mpanimfo so di football anim so anu yi eno so kets eno so yi e di akire mu ntino for WhatsApp messages bra kanation no so se akabe simedu ekro na nwotwe abo na yapege mu no ye be bi telephone line na mo so amohwe dwumede frɛ chichiri ne bencheye motimi afrɛ akire mu adwene now maso ehun hia kura se Ghana football so di anu yie beba because FIFA say for anu yie gu nkrata so ebedu na soye hwiebe ochena 20th of November 2021 intina ehun hia so be se wadaje na wayi asembisi ano
dedi kan mbisa se ehun hia se omudi o masem kodan FIFA no ehun hia se omisa be kasa bi mana
ende so onu aka so na enimu a na wo
se ehun hia se okoka wasem awesa ba bontin na de okaka wo FIFA level no wasa di bi atoa so se etwa tro egu obiso to the extent say udi omampanyin no ano ebe for mu say sekaya shegana the impact no on socio-economic activity on the country no ka ebe ya telling the dan Jordan yani na tigroma onu wotanga na krada socio-economic problem ben onu fi say sa defeat na South Africa be sheye no ada yanko 2018 World Cup
in Russia
obiawu socio-economic activity be na grande wagana
ye cry yesi isika ni crib aboa me aka
ye cry yesi isika ya yakotite tututwini ye me nko bi ekura na yakoto atwene enti socio-economic activity be na wakano na oko beyond borders. Number 2, he touched on the very integrity of football. Now obia so FIFA, what FIFA guards against, and he said obi better to the integrity of football assets. And he needed a response to straighten him up, to let him be steady. Krache, you are going beyond bounds. And he kept Manu a very befitting response. In fact, Mikrano response on the kept was so mild. I wanted plain barefaced insults to him as a person and to the country of South Africa. There be Omudi Namfo Atonche. When they were struggling, we were part of them. Independence, football. When we joined Association Football in Africa, they were not part of it. When we joined Association of World Football, South Africa was not part of it.
Oh, football, UDM.
Everything. Inti mo mama omani ntra omani nton. Inti na e wase entro any integrity a obrebre na se any omampanyin a odi twetwe na be wom any socio-economic activity a background to a halt ni ade odi ba no na wase ye man reply immediately.
Na bi mo nso ka se match no kra na Ghana nya akonya se ye hyemienu ye hyemiensa ye hye wo mu a yenu miensa nka ni se o mu
ya hye wo mu inti dey sana football sad logic in the football the okay sad logic in the football any logic say the boss team bi kura betimanya several chances as squandering na opponent bi benya one no ahyew any football South Africa should understand the language of football. The language of football, and he say, ye de mra na ye ana ye funny game ade bia so ye game no trickery ewom tricks ewom manipulations ewom me ba home na manipulate na onya winner you are good to go oba me home me manipulate na me win wa good to go.
So what kind of manipulation?
Dear may be no my
win so the FIFA force.
There be dear may within the boundaries of the laws of the game. What you say? See me bully na be me bully within the law. Na me bully but the law na bully. Lawfully. There
no be need the way so lawfully
Minka, but me person me say within the context of the law, so that when me kwa you read the law now, I am within it. What you say? South African there, my comic relief at least. My ye crabra ye bread on it. As some just my so wiki. My feeding with a lot of comic. And am I relief? Attention, Okrumono. Say, would
you be surprised? As someone here can say your comic release statement and a moment na FIFA de some funny response and I say by adjudicating on the issue na my grant to relief of say replay.
In the worst case scenario, west 100% west backwards. Worst case scenario, you need South Africa share and you be load on bet 10. In the worst case scenario, say FIFA cross any replayer. We don't even want it to keep coast. Mufenko anywhere around Southern Africa. In the worst case scenario, we will disgrace them. No, we don't know. What I say, now, a boy be na chi, a boy be a winter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the Yanka say blasters in a yadia, ye never be a near to Tunasia. Nanka South Africa, dear, and can. Anka woo now be level allegations against Ghana. Boom. But FIFA, in all plain and sincere submission, FIFA, I know, will never give South Africa a hearing.
Very well.
They will never.
Very well. I think now we do sheti andakano ato ye Tvxyz we X Sports Profile jumedi na ya jebia ye de ebram no ora Maxwell Nana Yaw Asabre na afi hello kwaku ene mabedwafo beenu a me no mo ehia odwumedi so enkoma ye die Ghana versus South Africa match day 6 and last round of group game yeah etodwa awugwa Cape Coast Mountain so abra Ghana twa mo kaba ko mo ntimi ante na omuchiri mu a referee India ye ya ofe Senegal edu baby no o de FIFA mrato nchen sana South Africa for ne siwo na wo ye de ope na Hugo Blue say ohwe simadu no ma no so union manye ye Ghana bedi nkunim na okọ post match press conference so no okoka say Ghana team no ye wo players akukudam ye o musi akan ewo Europe ama hodo so entino nipa wo kan say no wasa kosesa na no South Africa say ohwe match no so Ghana ebedi nkunim nti de wo he na yemfa obetri do messages na akwaso adaba enchance so obefre na wachiwajo kwagu na mebusa Maxwell Asembi se FIFA de ato ho se yemfa no yemra yemfa no yankwa eno se ye Asembi bonopo
on say in adjudicating before meko no so no match commissioner for the game Kachala Babagana Kali of Nigeria. Now, also my level say after the game, one more smart, one more chief executive of the CEO would say, one go country match commissioners on my protest. Match commissioner in the report, mono. He will state to say, the Papa de Becatre Nani said the game no is if for Akon, one by protest. And the idea no pen will state a one the report our head the command. If cap for the command FIFA. Nti ye share no so so woman anya protest after at the end of the game now yes said na make no asemba say ya FIFA betro the amount na wɔtwerɛ na ɛba nso a wɔsɔ wusu yie no ɔno yie na wobɛyie no ɛna ɛbɛboa ama asɛm no ɛtumi speed up sɛ wɔnyia no koraa ɛkame yɛ sɛ na wogya asɛm no nsinsɛmu so wɔn nsa nkɔpɛ nhwɛmu foforɔ ɛnyɛ ɛno nti no yɛn kwan yɛbɛfa so ɛyia no nso bɛtumi aboa ama asɛm no speed up memenyi ni sɛ asɛm wo bɛkyɛ because yɛni na yɛwɔ ha DR Congo ni Benin game also after the game na Benin for no protest sɛ nkurɔfoɔ na yɛ changes and 9 ni adeɛ ɛkɔ yɛ ankyɛ bia na wɔde ɛho mmuayɛ baeɛ so I feel sɛ yɛnyɛ yia no baeɛ kyena no ne yɛhyɛ ɔkra sɛ by this time deɛ afei no koraa wɔ mo krataa no ɛkɔ dada na afei nso no fifafoɔ ahwɛm and menyi ni sɛ ɛbɛtake a week koraa to declare this case a foolish case. I don't think say case we be do baby. Me can want some cry na say have me because case we dey enya
yo was say enya dey bia ye case no mo messages bi aba we free Sami ya oho enche was anu yie kura no a FA president no edema South Africa for the nature say anu amre kura enti no wofua owura Nanayo Asabre na sama wode etu dwa so we nso free Zakino ya wo airport estate Kumase wono so akiri mu a wo se opeso hu qualification no pairing no na ahefa na wo mepacho on the 18th of December 2021 na CAF mpanimfo FIFA wonmo ebeka bomu de pairing no so etimi aba we nso free ahafo region Emmanuel Saki hwidiem na wodi efre wasana na prempe South Africa should understand say your mafia enso so ewo football mu ntino kakra ba ko mani na wo mu nso ehunu ne yaw so de dia wodi eba no wasana se Ghana kura no etimi hye makoma be 9 nenka sa kasei a ebeba bayi free FIFA free South Africa na Ghana nso so eyi ano no etwetimi atwa wose ne din de Collins wo hwedwumedie pa wono nso ne dia watimi de aba eno no messages no egusu ada eba we so free ne din di Alhaji Amuda yes or Pristia na wo hwedwumedie wose dwumedie die wanhwe a na bibi eyaye no oso pedro no na medical da tudwa ama onu a odi kan test ye ne say on the 18th of December 2021 na saa draw no so ebeba microphone asene text we free owura mode Socceres PK ya wono ewodu nkwa Kada Street na wodi we free oso South Africa enya dia mo betimi ahye o man Ghana enti no ya hye mo a munye din na munkonkoda ejana Christopher ewo tema na ono so ede we aba wose South Africa yi o mafiri mu ne de ya de ya enti o yahudie na wo mu ede ekasa kasa sa no wo nyini se o masem o de akodan FIFA no bibi pa bi ewo mu wose ne din de Kwame we so de wose ne din de Kwame na wo hwedwumedie free Bolga na wo hwedwumedie enti wose wo check records no a enti siso South Africa for nsem no enti siso na je omanfo ye FIFA wie ya omom ebu asem no mame mie telephone no yes mame mfa phone line no ento dwa na mo a mo pese mo friends so mutimi efre kire madwen 0204 155 888 0204 155 888 na wafre sanso ana 0204 155 944 0204 155 944 na wonso so watimi afre akire wadwene wase wohwedwume ne din de Frederick wo daboase na wohwedwume de beba jo first call odin baby wakasa free
hello
odin baby wakasa free first caller
me David
wo he anwumre
yeah Me pacho your friend me David me kasa free so manya.
David yentio.
Me pacho me was so manya. Na your friend me pacho me bisa say. Your friend boy now mo boy ye gi fa di ma Ghana no. Ye Ghana for no. Was there nobody that ewo fa na wo di ma no mana?
Was there then?
Bisa assembly.
Okay. Okay. Also the no. It's no. Ye chia so many for. We say or the Frederick da boase and o hwe dwumedie. Please. Okay. Next call about Odin baby Okasa free.
Hello.
Odin baby Okasa free.
But you're from Tichalapo because of the Intraboise. Oh.
Yenti o den Intraboise for.
The Intraboise Haboko.
Den Intraboise de o mama kai ai Mahama o.
Oh, so enkai.
So je ni no. Dia so ne.
Yo. Sir, nyanko asofe South Africa for communication. Ya sewa. When you am control na one Ghana, sir, you be as ne support Ghana Black Star, but we die. Ya sewa, sabe ni ya sewa. Nti wonya dia mu ye cake akofi but emposi be bia so emposi fe mu dia mu ya troko ye go se we so virus wo ye den lose wireless wo ye den o so na kepa wo se na ko tie no wo ne se na ko tie ka bia dia wo ka nye bi no so mo na mako South
Africa for so mo de Luis Suarez born ya chen
wa shu na in case asa mo asasa di na asa na me brand no ka no asa wo bi mo fan se because ye mo ntumi anko we afcon ni asa so mo fumu no gabi o wo se ka me ka no mo ko wake up mo ti na na tumu ekura mo emu na bibia central isa Ghana na asa na say ya any players ye frefe ye play go bi to say bo ma ya Ghana pa ti na pia ma blen so
unim me ye na wase ne enchia den chiraboase foforo nso e wo so why yira se but your next column but you didn't be Okasa free
from me wo sha ko me Okasa free sinyan do maso
yentio
yeah the patrol on say mpemfo obi di say omo se okoto de ne bolke na nchiri nya na man nkombo oh Ghana on this ne referee sa ntikebe dana
na referee den bajo mami ntio referee den
hello ntio
referee den
yes the referee penalty referee yen hwenya mini ni panim pa se Ghana ha ne se Ghana referee pa Ghana now referee di bo we di ya
ususu se na enye penalty ohun
na penalty the performance of the players ni wo form
yo yate wa kire wa dwe why next call am bacho odi ni baby Okasa free
hello
masre se wo ba dwum o TV no bacho dwum o TV no volume no man nkofo na fe tie fa telephone so. Okay, let's call about Odini baby Okasa free.
Hello.
Odini baby Okasa free.
Your friend Okasa free was something now.
Wasa?
Intentional Western region.
You yentio.
Na some ya only can ya wo Okasa free Bruno side we.
What they all count there, Janet and also count there, Chirawadre, yanko.
Wasa. Yango po no South Africa for we are with the Jordan and some more come so that's okay we are seeing it South Africa for enko siaga yo next opponent be South qualify akọ World Cup for job
yo next last caller mama fa last caller ne yanko last caller but you didn't be Okasa free
referee
Bimbila okay Bimbila ni no. Bajo, udini baby Okasa free. Last caller. Okay, very well. Ma memra ma bejo phone chain. Yes, penny dware na nsuasa. Ma me ni kan tio. O summary comment ewo sa buru ha ya ekoso
well nana say American kano I feel say Ghana so my say na yen call say kano etoda yenso ne ase ye ho nka enye eno a nka South Africa ball pa de nka enye sabre no
obi se
eno de penalty ebi anu wan hwe ball ni because yeni na ya hwe ball from different angles. I mean in association football in situations like you don't sabe to obi kom say when pian di pano kra the moment a referee no e won say won sada ne ho no ani pana to form no wo beje di ama no answer the true be kwa kwakotwa bi obun say when pian ne mu na bia ne nsane da no ho and the na referee di be hu say upian na say when pian no
va ni ho
because sa force no enye referee na e wo mu e na obekere say o apply sa force na say one apply is one of the neni hu no and oje so to me it was a penalty e penalty ejima DR Congo amude she benin obi en what dey see here but no waje and obi en complaining to aso ma game no omuso esiki qualification come nim so instances like this no eya hu se dey be no and I feel say na America no ye niam yi a South Africa nyoman bia ye ne bobola se bi obetimi ha yen ahye yen abe gina ni masan ka se o ena ye wi ano ena ye ni se ni ye ni se
the 2010 World Cup e ko hye
South Africa see me ebia set isu na
omba ha me hye omo 3-0
how many times we in qualifiers ebia omo ba hye in AFCON ya but in qualifiers omo hye wa hada
wewa brapeni ye hwe wasema twato ye bra so se mi muso
masma twato and say the GFA should be focused. You should not be distracted by this concert party press conference. Omunye focused. Now, AFCON is ahead of us. The technical team no nyoma juma. I want scout for the best out of the best. In Yusu AFCON no, me I don't believe say transition you almost say AFCON no, a bit ma ko AFCON no, but in Yusu AFCON because you will match playoff. They call World Cup. The Yusu AFCON no, and find build a very solid team. A bit more qualify for the World Cup and go and do very well
at the
World Cup.
No, I had a little bit to me a coin and Anna so exports profile Jumedi. Yeah, your boy no edeba somewhere our Tvxyz no. Yeri Jumedi in the BC. Me call MCR and Penophobe oh Ralph no more Sanson seto. Imanum oh Imanu Neti and Afufo Bebre etimi eboy me TV director. Eye Ora Abuaje da Costa me producers eye Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch Sanso ena Ebu Taylor the Iron Boy me ba camera me cameraman ebo modi ye pa Kofi the boy Prince num ewo ha ne afofo bebrenzo a mintimi emomudi Nyankopon ya adom na adom bi edom ye ne a efia da edi animu yi ebo nonson ye the X sports profile jumedi ebebro momo amenso na minna mabedwa fo mienu ase hello kwakusa so and Maxwell nana ya wasabre medin e de nana Prempe the Britishman e mamunyina ajo